Good, MP?
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Always special to be selected for an all-star game. And MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected. So I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Ayton. Hachimura outside. Now Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic, and he makes it. On the layup. Doncic has got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Doncic with the bucket.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
High arcing shot. That one's good from James on the assist by Reed. James has gotten his second bucket on the night. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. He told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's best. You tell him to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. Guys.
Ooh, floor general MP. He sounds ready to issue some orders, Allie. The Lakers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And that one drops for him.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
From deep, MP. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Reeves against Edwards. And here's MP from outside. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. MP's got 27 points. And James launches it from deep, and that's not gonna go. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for LaRabia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Puts up a three. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
James, a screen on MP. Pass to James. Over Edwards. James, that's good. James has got 6 in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
MP, the pass to Randall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. Pass to Hachimura. Now, here is James. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that's good. Hachimura for 3. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Taking a peek now at the... And that's it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Ingles in at small forward. MP no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment A lot easier said than done. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
He gets it in there.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness, too.
And here's Doncic outside. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Outside Edwards. Back to MP. The three is up. Good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And the shot's good. James has got 16 points now.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
The Timberwolves lead by 18. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up points.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Julius. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Hayes in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. The 3. MP high post. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Vanderbilt finds Doncic, puts it up from 17, and it's good for 2. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yep, that one's good.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Randall on the screen. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
MP connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Reeves is subbed in for Smart. And it's Doncic missing. The Timberwolves lead by 20. A deep 3 from MP. They get it back. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
James outside. Nice move. And he lays it in.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And here's MP from outside. Hachimura with a rebound.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Here's Ayton. Oh, he jammed it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
MP! And again for three.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? James with the ball. Ingles covering. Here's Hachimura. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, he'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And Minnesota calls time here. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's catch up.
Two main storylines tonight, MP. The win. Our coach is always stressing getting. Over to you, BA.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.